In this video, I will reveal 4 unhealthy mistakes that Abby Sharp makes for breakfast. Now here is a clip of her showing everything she consumes in the morning.
Welcome to another realistic, non-diet what I eat in a day as a dietitian. Started with my soy milk latte, of course.
All right, we got to stop right there. Here I was wondering, for those that don't know, Abby Sharp is a dietitian on YouTube. So I was thinking maybe she drinks decaffeinated and just likes coffee for some reason. But, caffeine is the reason. And so I did some checking. I thought I might find a video where she just lets it slip that she drinks regular caffeine coffee. But here I found this video where she actually advertises that she drinks caffeine and says it's a good thing.
So caffeine is a natural stimulant that 80% of the world's population consume. Most of us drink coffee to feel more awake, energized, and alert. Some of us don't even feel like ourselves without a hit. Love me some neurotransmitter stimulation in the AM. With most authorities suggesting that it's safe to consume up to 400 milligrams of caffeine a day, which is equivalent to about 4 cups of coffee. Why the cap? Well, like all substances, it is possible to get too much of a good thing.
Oh my God. Does anyone take her seriously? Maybe people just watch for general purposes and they're not too serious.
There's a lot of chatter about coffee being toxic.
And I think she's one of those dietitians who's anti-sugar, but here she is, drinking a refined stimulant and saying it's a good thing. Now, if I had found this out earlier, I may not have made this video, because I don't know if her viewers would listen to me.
Soy milk latte, of course.
Now we're going to get to the food portion of her breakfast. But I gotta say, singing the first thing you consume every day is very telling. It's clear that her diet and all her advice and her whole lifestyle is not helping her. I think mostly the reason she's popular is because she's thin and kind of looks good. But that's a mixture of the fact she doesn't eat a lot, she exercises a lot, and genetics. She's clearly using caffeine for the same reason everybody does. Because when they wake up in the morning, they are too tired to do anything. Why would that be? Why? You should not be tired at the beginning of the day. As you can probably tell by my voice, I have never drank coffee in my life. I eat an actual healthy diet with little healthy fats, mostly carbohydrates. I don't add protein to anything, and I don't eat protein foods. Those are not natural foods for humans. Now on to the meal. In here, there's 3 more dietary mistakes.
Then I made some oatmeal with some protein powder in there, added some peanut butter for healthy fats, lots of berries, some hemp hearts on top.
These foods are generally healthy foods. So what's wrong with this breakfast? There is the peanut butter. And it's not just the so-called healthy fats. In fact, the fat in peanut butter is not even healthy. It's the least healthy plant fat there is. Peanut butter is very high in omega-6. Peanuts are like the most problematic plant food there is. I quit peanut butter. I forget when it was. I think it's been at least 20 years. Third diet mistake is the mixing of grains, which is a carb food, with fat-based food. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the food combining thing, because I don't think I should have to. Abby has digestive problems. And here she is mixing a whole bunch of foods that nature doesn't mix. And it's just ridiculous to suggest the body can take care of all that. It takes different digestive juices in different levels of acidity to properly digest the food. How do you do that when it's all mixed? The 4th mistake is putting fruit into the meal. Now, I'm a fruit-based eater, and that's exactly why I disagree with her adding fruit to a meal. Again, it's food combining. Fruit digests very differently than any other food. Fruit's meant to be eaten on its own, and that is the way most animals do it. And that's where you really get the power of fruit. That power is lost if it's all mixed with something else and mixed with the digestive juices for other foods.
It's kind of like a normie breakfast.
So that wraps up the 4 diet mistakes. Another note is, I don't know if these foods are organic or not. I don't know if she eats organic. I have a guess, but I don't know. I'll just say some of these foods you're going to want to be organic if you're mixing them especially. Unless 3 of those ingredients are organic, then she's eating a massive pesticide combo. Strawberries and peanut butter are 2 of the highest in pesticides, just skyrocketing above most foods. And soy is GMO if it's not organic.
A lot of these influencers are just, at least when they get to that level of popularity, hey, when you get 700,000 subscribers and you're getting, hundreds of thousands of views, usually they stick with some mainstream stuff. Is she taking Ozempic?
Last time on the Ozempic Diaries.
We know she's getting a check from someone.
Today's video is sponsored by Built Bar. Built Bars have a texture kind of like a nugget or like a thick marshmallow, and it's coated in actual chocolate. Hello. But first, let me tell you about my sponsor, Built Bar. We did a major clear out of the pantry this weekend, basically to make room for more Built Bars.
I saw a comment under her video that said, "How can you eat so much and be in perfect shape?" Well, number one, by perfect shape, he means she's not fat. So I guess I'm in perfect shape too. Yet I'm about 20 years older than her. I saw one shot where her forearm was saggy. Jeez, I don't even have that at age 55. I got the tricep sagging. As for eating so much, she doesn't eat so much. She may have made it look like a lot. And she said she dove into those chips, but we didn't see any of that. We didn't see any diving. We don't really know how people on YouTube eat, unless they show us, and the vegans and fruitarians do a lot of that to show we actually eat the large amount we say we eat. And Abby eats these soups, which is mostly water, vegetables. People in the comments were saying she eats anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day. You mix in with all the gym and exercise she does. Yeah, you could be thin that way, but it doesn't mean you're going to be healthy. Which brings me to the conclusion. Abby Sharp has a slew of health issues that this I just picked up in a few minutes. so she might have more than this. There's insomnia, stress problem, PCOS, and she's a dietitian who is working with a dietitian because of digestion issues. When I came across her video and saw it, I was thinking about why normies like Abby Sharp are popular. And I thought about it a little while and thought maybe it's because viewers want to get a green light to eat like her and think that they're doing all they can with their diet. If you're not one of those people and you want real health,
Check out my link in the description and use my promo code ABBYSHARP15 to get 15% off of your order.
you want real health that will last a lifetime, check out my Carburetor diet. Exactly what is the Carburetor diet? This diet is different than most diets. It produces what I call permanent weight loss. Don't think of cravings as the problem. Think of the problem as the point where you have a craving. You have a craving because you're lacking something, so your body makes you desperate and purposely weakens your judgment to get what it hasn't been getting with the judgment that you've previously had choosing your foods. In a weakened state, you are likely to eat junk food. But once your body is satisfied on the right foods, you will actually lose your desire to eat junk food. Some people think they have a problem with beans, but it's probably just the way they've been eating it. An important thing here is that you don't mix these different food groups together in the same meal. You keep them separate, and you eat them in this order throughout the day. You see, most people eat beans with a corn tortilla and or beef, and the digestive process is going to be in turmoil when you do that. Once you do this, you will not have to worry about dieting ever again.
You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna fail, you'll be the main attraction. Not that say.
people are having joint pain and challenges, probably because they're not getting collagen from animal-based.
It really alleviates a burden on the body.